All right, y'all. Welcome back to the Big B Little B podcast. I'm Little B,
I'm Big B.
and we are officially back, and the NFL season has officially kicked off. So as we break down, as you know, we're gonna
And
break
it's
this
not
down.
the season, it's the draft.
The season kicks off. Once NFL draft starts, the NFL season kicked off.
Okay, all right.
It's NFL season.
All right.
It's officially on.
Okay.
Everything's set in stone. We rusty. We're gonna get back to it. But hey, the official season has started. The draft is the NFL season. It kicks it off.
2025
2025
was a doozy.
New look, new teams, lot of drama, a lot of controversy already, and these kids haven't even touched the field yet. So
Yes.
a lot to unravel. It's going to be definitely a really, you can tell it's going to be a lot of drama this season with everything going on. But NFL draft is over, and I believe this is it. It has started. How you feeling? As you know, we talk about the Cowboys. We're going to break down more into what we see.
Yeah. So I give it to you. NFL season started because the draft. I say that the season started. Cowboys, what they did. I feel if I do a grade on what the Cowboys did, it's a B, right?
Same.
I mean, same playbook Jerry Jones and the Jerry Jones crew always do. Nothing flashy for the last. I'm saying it's probably since what? Since
Aikman
since Zeke.
Yeah,
since Zeke. You know, we haven't done. It's no flashy. We got some needed pieces. I wish we did pick up a solid defensive lineman.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
interior
tackle.
A lot of good interior linemen this year.
Guard,
I just wish we got some
nose guard, whatever you call it. Someone that can actually, get the linebackers, get the blockers off the linebackers.
Mm-hmm.
So, I wish we got that, but I like Tyler Booker, straight dog from Alabama.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's going to do well. I like the running back Jaden Blue that they picked up in the later rounds. I think he's going to be a good back, and like I said, Brian Schottenheimer says he's a run first type of guy.
Yep.
And I think those two pieces right there is going to, solidify what he want to do. I mean, I think they're going to do some things for us. And and like I said, in the lineman, the what's that guy's name from Boston College?
Donovan. Ezeudu.
Yeah, he's not great. Yeah, he said that. Yeah. What he said. They say he, from all the different analysts said that was a minus, pick. So
he was a
DeMarcus Lawrence left.
Yep.
That's going to be his replacement. I like it.
Yep.
And there's some other guys that we picked up. That one cornerback from East Carolina. What's his name? Siobhan Revel Jr. Yeah. They said he would have been a first round pick if he didn't have that injury.
His injury, yep.
Yeah. So needed pieces.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to have an interior lineman, another cornerback, in a true first round,
and a true number two receiver,
and we know they was going to go after their kid from Arizona, but he got picked up by Carolina. But that's my take.
Yeah, I'm right there with you. I think it was a solid B for sure. I just wish in the free agency, because there was capital. Dak and CD did give him enough capital to just make one jump, and I wish we had a veteran presence. I wish we had a true veteran presence on our team too to just kind of set the tone. But hey, there's some talent that we picked up. young talent. We know the same play way for Jerry Jones, but we just got to see what happens. The veterans, they're going to have to step up. Dak, CD, Micah, they're going to have to be vocal.
Well, this dude, this kid, Tyler Booker, he said he command the locker room.
Right.
So he gonna call some people out.
Which
and I love it.
I love that.
Yeah, I like because it might be violence.
Hey, I'm cool with it. I'm cool with it, bro.
Yeah,
hey, hey, if I see a couple fights on the practice field, I see that's progress.
Yes.
I don't want to see Club Med vibes, chilling. I want people. I want some brawls at these fights. And, nothing violent, but I want to see that dog come out of us. You know what I mean? Yeah. And we missed that. I need dogs back.
You heard that? You heard he said, right? he said that he loved playing against someone who loves football. Right? When the first game starts, the guy is motivated, he's hyped up, and the guy loves football.
Mm-hmm.
That's what Tyler Booker said. But he says when he goes against me during the game, he gonna start hating football.
And they said that. And the analyst said that.
Yeah.
They said it themselves. Like, well, I don't know how they do, but they end up hating football when they're done playing this kid.
Yeah.
Right?
So he a straight, from what he's saying, if you put that on the field, and I saw some highlights, I saw some tape on him. Dude's a beast, bro.
I'll take it.
He's solid. If he plays that guard position, they say he's not that good as a tackle, but you put him in that so-called, phone booth, or that one spot as a guard, that one
in the trenches.
Yeah. Well, in that little space right there, he said he's a dog.
Tank.
He's a dog. So I'm looking forward to seeing him, man. Yeah, and then he's gonna, help out run game.
That's it.
Now you can run, run in the hole. I mean, running in the middle of the field. You ain't got to run outside. You can run up the middle now. So he gonna command something. Yeah,
I completely I love seeing that, and I hope that's the game plan this year too. I hope it is run heavy, play action setup.
Help Dak out.
Help Dak out. Help him heal. It's going to help him heal easier too because there's less pressure on him. And hopefully with these running backs, we got like 4 running backs now, and they're all around the same size.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Miles Sanders, the boy from the Broncos, we just picked up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. They all have the same kind of similar size. So I'm hoping there's a keep legs fresh rotation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I don't see any of our running backs being all 4 down backs. I think that era is kind of ending, and I can just see a nice rotation of 3 backs, fresh legs.
Well, I like, you as the season goes on, you'll probably some of those that whole collective, somebody gonna step up.
Yeah.
Right. And you might have 2, a 2-hitter monster.
Right.
Yeah.
You right. What I'm saying? That's what I'm wishing.
That's what I hope so too.
Right.
I hope so
too. Because we picked up a kid too, that our cousin was telling us about. We put a running back from Clemson as well that is like that. That was a decent starter. He said, our cousin said he was nice, said he was a good piece for Clemson. So hopefully that is something that, it's a 2-headed monster that, we can make work.
Yeah, I was looking right now if I seen him. Okay. Yeah, I mean, we never offensive lineman from Oregon. Oregon always have good offensive linemen. We got some good picks, man. 1 through, 12, 44, 76. And look, and we'll talk about it. We could got Shador because Shador's was 144.
I know.
And we usually had pick 152.
I know.
149.
And it's crazy that we could have got him, but also I do like our backup. I like that kid. I like that backup.
Oh, I know not a whole lot about him, but I heard they said Dak, Dak might gotta get a realtor.
Yeah, right. Right.
That's what I heard.
Right. Don't get comfortable. Right. The kid just has good energy. We will get better at the names. I need to know the name for sure. But I mean, he just was having fun in New England. He knew he wasn't going to start, but his energy was great. He's athletic. He moves around. So, hopefully there's a package for him that we can, make for him. But I don't see him. I don't see Dak. Well, is he a runner? Yeah, he's a scrambler.
Oh, really?
He moves. He moves in the pocket. But the one thing about him is that he can throw the ball. He has a arm.
Joe Milton the third.
Joe Milton the third. There you go.
Joe Milton the third
has a freaking arm. He has a cannon for an arm.
They say he was like that at Tennessee, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I think it's a good pick. We got him cheap, but I would love to have a Shedeur or just another rookie. It's nothing wrong to have young QBs in the back like that.
It's not.
It's not wrong with that.
It's not. Like our backup, Cooper Rush. You see what he did for us. Solid.
Kept us in games.
Kept our season alive.
A lot.
Kept our season alive. Yeah. So you need a good backup in the NFL, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but that's my take on it for the Cowboys on the draft. You got any?
No, nothing at all. Just it's another season. We're just going with the roll. We're just rolling with it.
We'll see.
Yeah.
I'm optimistic right now. Right. I don't know.
Right.
So I'm abused.
Yeah.
I've been abused.
All the line. I don't know what's wrong.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah. Hey, he's getting therapy.
Yeah. That's it. That's it. The draft is is a shot. You know what I'm saying? It's
it looks great right now, and I'm optimistic what we doing. But I think the Cowboys, we did all right on the draft.
Yeah. For real, you say what you want. Even before Zeke, DeMarco Murray, Dez Bryant, Lawrence, like. I'll give him Jerry his credit. He drafts well.
He drafts
great players.
Man.
So DeMarcus Ware. I mean,
Zach Martin,
Frederick.
Tyron
Smith.
Yeah.
Those are 3 Hall of Famers.
So we don't. Like I said, we doing the same thing. Nothing flashy.
Yeah.
And just to hope that these picks pan out. That's what we hoping for.
Cool. All right. As you know, the biggest controversy of the drafts. This is one of the biggest talks of football.
Yeah.
In all of football.
We got to speak on it.
You got to speak on it. Yeah. The Shedeur Sanders scenario.
Yeah.
I do believe, he was definitely straight to the point. He was blackballed for sure. I think this was a message. This is pretty much a message that the shield is the shield. And whatever you try to do is nothing. It's just pebbles you're throwing at it. You ain't denting it at all. And it just showed, man. It kind of just showed how powerful they are and how much powerful, you really think these teams are all individuals. No, they're all part of the same umbrella.
Same fraternity.
So if the league is saying it, that means all of them are going to end up saying it. Right?
Protect the shield.
Yeah. And, I do believe this was an FU to the Sanders, to Deion Sanders. His legacy, it does not matter to them. No one is above the league. Nobody. No matter if your coach, your dad's a Hall of Famer and one of our top 10 greatest players ever, it does not matter. We don't care. And it's unfortunate that Shedeur and his brother had to suffer for that, but this was just a message. And I hope, like you said, young prospects, no matter who you are, you're not above the league, and this can happen to you.
Yeah. I agree 100% what you're saying about it. It's just it was a great, well played NFL because it was. I've never watched the draft more so than probably the first 15 picks. I maybe did the first two
picks. I said the first two rounds.
I may have watched the 32 picks, right? But really, I was probably doing something else and watching it. But I was pretty much stuck to my TV for 3 days.
Yeah.
People was talking about it everywhere. And what I said about them being well played is that's marketing, man.
Yeah. Genius.
People who didn't care about football was caring about what was going on.
Yes.
With this Sanders kid.
Yes.
And that's what they did.
Yeah.
They pretty much killed 2 birds with 1 stone.
Right. They did. And they also proved how worthy he actually is.
Yeah.
So it's like kind of like it's kind of bittersweet for them because you like, damn, we kind of missed out on a potential second round, maybe third round pick. The dude is special. No one's going to talk about this unless the kid is nice.
Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing that I'm gonna speak on, and someone said it today. I'm probably taking a little bit from them is that if you are that guy, if you are whatever goes on, we know we've seen players come into the NFL with some issues, off the field issues, right? But if you that dog for real, bro, they're gonna bypass it.
No problem.
They're not tripping because at that point it's about what you can do for me
all day.
I take on your life. I'll take on if your liability, if your talent overtake your liabilities, right? Your assets overtake your liability. So if you're a true, like the dude said, if he was him,
yes,
they don't care what baggage come with him because they gonna pick him. But, and I'm not saying he's not. Shedeur is a, great. I mean, a good college player. I might could say great college player, but he was a good college player, but his talent didn't overcome the league saying, okay, I'll take all the BS,
right?
Because you that dude,
right?
And that's fair because for real, I know he should have been picked first round,
yeah.
And if he was 30, if he was a 32nd pick, we would still be saying, what is going on?
Right.
We've still been saying that he was top 5 pick.
Yeah, he was all day.
He was top. None of them quarterbacks
across the board
besides Cam Ward is better than Shedeur Sanders. None of them.
And say what you want, people in college, even when he was at Jackson State, he had one of the prettiest balls in college.
Oh yeah,
his form reminded me of like a Doug Williams. Real, I mean, up high, let go, release. I mean, he has a beautiful form. And the thing is that it comes down to what I said last season. It comes down to coaching. Do you have the ability to coach a kid to get him right?
But that goes back to, does his game go to the pros like that for the coach that's coaching right now?
Mm-hmm.
Does it go? Does what he brings right allow him to develop to be an NFL quarterback?
Absolutely. I'm a rookie. It's your job to develop me to be greater, right?
Yes, but once again, I gotta get you right, and not deal with your off the field bullshit. And listen, I'm not saying the kid's a great kid, right? It's just it's just what you bring. It's like there says, and I'm just going off what I'm hearing, and I can see that he's an asset, right? I'm about to buy something.
Yeah, he is.
Call it what you want. We're about to buy something, and I got to look at everything: who you are, who your character, where you come from.
Yeah,
all that's check.
Yep.
Is it going to be great for everybody else in the locker room? It's going to be great for the organization. It's going to be a distraction. We don't know, right? Don't know. But that's expensive. I don't know.
Fair,
right?
Fair.
And that being said, right? I'm getting more analytical shit. It's just like you said earlier. It's like I'm letting you know who. I'm letting you know who runs things, and I'm putting the message out for anybody else that comes along.
Yeah, fact.
So you see what we did to him,
right? And you know his dad. You know his daddy,
and you know his daddy,
right?
So if we do it to him,
yes,
hey,
we can do it to anybody.
Get your head right when you come from college, because it's that whole NIL thing,
right? Yeah,
right.
True.
As you see what's going on in Tennessee,
right? That kid's a headache.
The University of Tennessee,
yes,
him and his brother, a headache. The kid, Carson Beck from Georgia. 4.3 million. Come on. So now the NFL is just trying to tamper that down a little bit. Hey, man.
That's college money. You're rich. We're wealthy.
Bam.
Right?
Bam.
That's it.
Exactly.
You know what
So
I'm saying?
they just letting everybody know
Calm down.
we're not having that.
Right. NFL's been here for a long time. Okay. And then also, I think what's also was shown is, this goes in also too, it goes to a lot of the coaches, a lot of the players whose dad got involved. I'm talking about no name dad, Cam
Right.
Newton's dad,
Right.
Odell Beckham's dad,
Right.
complaining and that.
Right.
Bruh, I'm Deion Sanders,
Hall of Famer.
Hall of Famer.
As you said, top 10 ever.
Ever in the
Right.
whole league.
In the whole league.
The league's been out for
Right.
over 100 years.
And he's the elite alumni.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, there's a difference. There's a difference
Yeah.
of level
Right.
of who he is as a player, right?
Right.
He brings entertainment. He's a whole package for them,
Yes.
right?
Yep.
And so for them to carry his son,
Like that.
any other dad who thinks they rich and that, watch him out. Watch him out. Because that, I'm telling you, that was
Replay 2025 draft, then talk to me.
facts. All day long. Oh, Dad, don't even talk. Watch this draft. Watch what happens to his son.
Watch. They not playing.
They're not.
They got FU money, bro.
They do.
And it's kind of sad
Yeah.
that it went down like that.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a learning moment
It is.
for in a bunch of scenarios. It's a learning moment.
Yeah.
And if you look at it like that, he's gonna be all right.
Yeah.
He handled it with class. He's gonna be okay. He's a great kid. It's just that he just gotta, at this point, man, he's gotta put what's going on in perspective now. That's what they did.
Right.
Let's put things in perspective.
That's it.
This is how it's gonna go down.
All day.
Yeah.
That's it. And that's how, and you got to take it. You take it that way or not take it. Either way, we're going to be fine.
We're going to be, bruh, we going to be good.
We good.
We're going to be Gucci because, bruh,
Right.
I don't need your money. You need me.
Period.
It's 32 teams, bruh.
Period.
It's 32 quarterbacks.
And
I give you 64 quarterbacks, bruh.
I don't care.
Bruh.
You
need what I want.
They a
what
dime
I got.
a dozen. They a dime a dozen. And then also, I just look at this too. I was looking at draft slides, right? I was looking at draft slides. Dan Marino was picked 6th. He was one of the last QBs that was picked in the draft.
Yeah. I didn't know that, but back then, his class was John Elway, right?
Yeah, John Elway, Jim Kelly.
Oh yeah, he has some dogs.
Yeah, his hometown Pittsburgh Steelers didn't pick him up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm not saying Shedeur is on that level, but if Dan Marino can slide, it's not part of it, but it's just how they did it.
But here you go, Dan. You talking about 6th pick overall, right?
No, he was like one of the last picks of the draft.
So he was in like the 6th round.
No, he was in the 1st round, but it was like the last maybe like a couple picks he was with the Dolphins.
Thank you. So
right,
it's not the same, bro.
Right, but it's still, he was one of the greatest college quarterbacks ever.
But at the time, I knew Dan Marino. I was a little young when Dan Marino was a rookie, right? But I do remember that whole thing because John Elway was a big deal with John Elway.
Yeah.
He was going to play baseball.
Yeah, because he didn't want to play for Indianapolis.
He didn't want to play for Indianapolis. So that being said, right?
Yeah,
is that this is way more significant, man. This is you talking about the 5th round.
Yeah, facts for a person
144
who's projected to be a first or second
144, bro.
True.
To be projected to be 1 or 2.
Yeah.
And you go all the way down to that.
Right. And the quarterbacks that picked in front of you.
Right.
That were not even nowhere near or on the radar.
No.
Right. Says a lot.
And so that says volumes about what they did.
It does.
They actually blatantly might as well said, this is how we're going to handle y'all.
Yeah. I'm going to humble you as much as I can. And then they sent them to QB Siberia. Cleveland. They still got a running list of jersey names that they've had that haven't passed 2 seasons. They've had 5 Heisman winners.
You know what, man? I'm gonna say something that they had this in play when they did the owners had owners meeting.
For sure.
Early. Oh, this was pre-planned
for
on
sure.
How this. And listen. And I'm just talking. This is what I think. There's no facts on this or nothing. I'm just my hypothetical thought was this is how we're going to handle it because we're not going to withstand that.
Yeah, this 21, 22-year-old kid ain't going to tell us what to do.
And to do what they did to Deion like that, bro, that's just telling him, bro.
Yeah,
man.
And he chose, and that chose what Deion knew. That's it. He said he never wanted to coach the NFL. He never wanted to coach that. He never wanted to be a head coach for the NFL. He said, "You ever thought about it?" He's like, "Nope," because he knows. He knows the mindset, and that's what kind of sucks is that if you knew this, then you should have got your son even more prepared for that moment. Because if you taught your son humility, just boom, don't do anything crazy, you'll be first round, second pick, no problem. That's it.
You see Cam Ward?
One of the most humble kids
of the Travis Hunter? Hey, I was gonna say.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
So
what that one dude said, I'll be quiet. I'm gonna talk again. Right. Hey, be quiet.
Be quiet. As soon as they sign the paper,
bro, do what you
want. Do that video outside the stadium. I don't care.
Yeah.
Hey, I made it. Right?
Yeah.
Because now your bag is better.
Oh,
now you make nothing.
Yeah.
Now you're easily cuttable.
But you know what though? I was looking at the I did a little research on how much 5th round draft picks made. They make like $4.46 million.
Still.
Yeah.
Oh, he good.
Outside on top of his NIL money. Then he has like a 400 and some change signing bonus, which is he ain't tripping. He already a millionaire.
Yeah, he already bread. He don't got money.
I mean, he just want to be in the league.
That's it.
He's
want to live his dream.
That's it.
At the end of the day, he's a kid that wants to be in the NFL.
There you go.
Outside of his dad and what you feel about him, the kid wants to make the league.
Right. And they telling you, man, you're not in the club.
Right. But it's a good thing. You're not part of a fraternity.
Yeah.
Because look, even with even Tom Brady, you can say what you want. Yeah, he was pretty much Mr. Irrelevant. But the dude won in Michigan. That dude won an Orange Bowl and still got robbed.
Yeah.
Had one of the worst draft picks of all time. He didn't have the strongest arm in the world.
He was trash, bro.
You know what I'm saying? He wasn't great.
Hey, man, dude,
he wasn't terrible.
Dude was like a 0.2 seconds faster than a turtle.
Facts. It was terrible. But
the fire within
was there.
The fire within
was ignited.
Yes, it was ignited. Dog.
I mean, they had 6 QBs in front of him.
Yeah,
Brian Greasy.
Right.
Henderson.
That's right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Chad Henderson. Yep. Chad Henderson.
Chad Henne. Like, so he has so many to work his way up.
So many obstacles.
You know what I'm saying? So this is good.
I'm going to tell you the power of the NFL. Shador is part of TB12.
Right.
Raiders need a quarterback.
For the future.
For their future, right? And crickets.
And Geno.
That's how powerful the shield is.
And if you put in perspective, Geno could easily relate to him because Geno slid out into the second round. He was supposed to be a first top 10 pick of the draft.
WV, yes, sir.
They dropped him.
Yeah.
So he could relate to
Pete Carroll. Pete Carroll take quarterbacks like that.
He loves them.
He loves
that.
He made Geno Geno.
Whoa, facts.
Right.
Facts.
Right.
You got 2 Pro Bowls. Russell Wilson
slid
with a 5th round pick.
Yes. Super Bowl champion.
Super Bowl champion. Went there twice and was a dog in college. Russell Wilson was a dog in college.
And this kid and Shador played on, I don't care what you say, Carl whatever, he was always on TV.
Always
in the spotlight and performed.
All day.
Performed. And y'all say he ain't got it.
And he had the highest percentage for QB in college history. You know how many quarterbacks have played in college? It's older than NFL.
And they trying to kill that tomorrow. He was throwing a whole lot of bubble screens.
That's the league now. The league is now bubble screens.
So, hey, whatever you say, bruh, it's 74%. You know what I'm saying?
That's special.
And listen, no line.
Was the most sacked QB in the country.
Yeah, I think he had like 94 sacks in 2 years.
And he was still top 5 on blitzes. Top 5 rated in blitzes.
So, Hey, I'm giving you all. We give you all this to let you know.
Yeah.
That shit ain't playing.
Yeah, we don't care.
And listen, what they gonna do? They gonna make a record break because this jersey gonna be
Stupid. Stupid.
His jersey sales is gonna be stupid.
The people stayed in the draft just for his name to get announced for Shador.
Yes,
They were hyped.
Yeah,
for this kid,
dude. Listen, I have never watched 3 days of a draft in my life, bruh. And in 50 plus years, bro, I have never watched. I couldn't tell the last time I watched 3 days of the NFL draft.
Never.
I did.
Never, dude. Never.
Hey, well played.
Well played. Well played. Well played.
We can leave on that note right there.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. So, draft is done. We go about like the first round picks and just how we feel about a certain team. And then, have our opinions
it's
on.
Really more. Well, you gonna say team? I'm gonna say player. We can do both.
Let's go by player.
Whatever. It don't matter. I mean, we can do either way. Go ahead.
I'd say this. Okay, I would say, I think the team, I think the two players that I like that were picked up, well, 3 actually. I like Genty on the Raiders. They needed a running back. I love that pick.
I wanted Genty, bro. For
I know. I feel you.
Yeah.
I like that pick. I like that pick for Genty.
Right.
I like the receiver for Arizona that they picked for Carolina. I think they're going to be a scary offense. And
McMillan.
Yeah,
from Carolina.
I like McMillan. I like that pick. And you know what, man? You had a great draft, man. The Bears too.
Yeah,
the Bears really loaded up. They did great in free agency. Got some good veteran offensive linemen, and I'm excited for that. I'm excited for what they're going to do next year.
And I'm not even cherry picking. I think Cam Ward. I like Cam Ward for the Titans. I think that was a great. That's a great marriage right there with the Titans. I think Cam Ward was a good pick. And I also like the Giants. Giants, man, has some good picks, man. Abdul Carter,
yes,
with Big Sexy.
Yeah,
and the other bookend that they got that with the Giants, they're gonna be a force on defense, bro.
Oh, defense is gonna be there.
Their defense is like that,
and the defense was solid last year. This offense never helped them.
Offense never did anything.
Yeah,
and they get that running back from Arizona State.
Oh yeah, Scatterboo.
Woo,
yeah,
bruh.
Yeah.
Hey,
big Brawler.
Y'all remember Mike Allstott?
Right.
He's back. I think he going I think he gonna be a killer. He was way down the list, but I just want to say the Giants is going to do well. Like you said, Ashton Genty, she should have been a Cowboy. He was a Cowboy fan. I'm hurt. It's all good. I'll be all right. But I think he's going to show out this year. I mean, what I feel about this draft this year is that the top 5 was 2 skill position, and the other 3 was linemen.
Right. It was a lot of
interior linemen,
tackle and interior linemen on both sides.
Yeah. So it was. You had Cam Ward, Travis Hunter. Then you had Abdul Carter, Will Campbell,
Mason Graham,
as an offensive tackle. Okay. Then Mason Graham, D tackle from that went to Cleveland, and then So it's like I think the league just made it was more of a as you said a strategic draft.
Yes.
Strategic. They was looking at
right.
Methodical.
Yes. Some
real pieces they're gonna last. No flash.
No flashy picks.
Even with Travis Hunter, which was 1-2.
Yeah.
Was great picks.
Fantastic. And for Jacksonville to trade up is amazing. For them to make that trade, amazing. Because Jacksonville was even out of it. So what a hell of a move.
Yeah, Jacksonville, they did their thing.
Genius. Even if you suck this year, you got the highest jersey in the league.
Oh,
Your
yeah.
revenue's gonna go skyrocket.
Homeboy.
What? The fan base is gonna be stupid. You're gonna have a sold out crowd.
Oh, all the time.
All day.
Then you're gonna be on prime time.
Prime time at least 3 times this year.
At least.
You get a Monday night game with you in Tennessee.
Yes.
Same division.
Yes.
So now your division games are lit.
Yeah.
So now your division rivalry games are lit. They're all your rivals. Beautiful.
Hey, you know that Gene was 34 years old.
Yeah.
Young kid. Man. Hey, he makes some powerful moves, bro.
Big move. That's his first year.
Moves, yeah.
So the culture,
yeah.
I think as a business move, genius.
It was genius.
Just to keep them relevant again. Just to get Jaguars relevant.
Yeah. I think you spot on with that, man. You spot on. Yeah, Travis, unbelievable story. Yeah. And you're at Jacksonville. It's a win-win. Yeah. It's a win-win. Win for him and win for the organization.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they're gonna be good this year.
Oh, dude.
They're gonna be good.
Travis Lawrence, now you know what too? They said this too was a good thought about it. Now there's no pressure on Travis Lawrence.
Mm-hmm.
Now Trevor can just play football. You don't
Trevor's he don't. Now he don't have to throw the ball all the time. Because Trevor's a dog too. You don't. Only reason why I say I like Trevor Lawrence was, man, he played against us. He played against the Cowboys 2 years ago and lit us up. But you don't understand. The boy also won the national championship, didn't he?
He lost.
I thought he won.
Nah, they lost.
He went to it though, right?
He went to it.
Yeah.
And,
you sure
Fields smacked him. Justin Fields smacked him.
Justin Fields didn't win a championship.
They didn't win it, but they beat him. They beat him in the playoff though.
But he had a great college career.
Fantastic career. Deshaun Watson.
I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna look it up though.
Okay.
I think he did win one with for.
I know Deshaun Watson did.
Trevor. I like him. Who else you like?
That was really my favorite. I mean, if people can try to criticize and they would try to say that Travis Hunter wasn't worth. I think Jacksonville made a dumb decision. I'm like, bro,
who says that?
Your boy Colin Cowherd, dumb. It's the same guy. It's the same guy that said.
I like Colin.
I like Colin, but he said the same thing about Jalen Hurts. He said the same thing.
Oh, he that dude.
Yeah, he's been predicting wrong.
He that dude.
Yeah,
okay,
he's been doing a lot wrong.
All right, okay.
And y'all need to start. And people out here too need to start putting respect on Jalen Hurts. They trying to say that he's not a top 5 QB in the league.
Yes, he is.
But your boy Josh, your guys that y'all praise so much, Lamar Jackson, haven't even sniffed a Super Bowl. Haven't even been in one. He been in 2. So let's cut all the cap on that. Let's cut the cap out.
Yeah.
National championship.
Looking right there.
Yeah, that was a bowl game.
That's a bowl game. Yeah. He got two national championships.
Playoff appearances, including 2 national championship games.
Right.
Has led to a set. Oh, he did win one.
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought so. I thought he won one in Deshaun Watson.
Okay.
So he came after Deshaun.
He did after Deshaun.
Right. Yeah, he got 2 rings.
Okay.
Because maybe he took the one quarterback's job.
Yeah, he did.
Yep.
Yes, he did.
Yep. Yeah.
Okay.
He put him. He kept one with that Debo's legacy.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's right.
So the dude can. And listen, I think Trevor Lawrence is a franchise quarterback. We got paid for it anyway. We know he is.
He's paid now.
He's already paid.
He's paid.
So yeah, he's gonna do things. And listen, that boy's a dude threat too. Travis is.
Right. But this on my only caveat. He needs to bulk up. He's looking like Jordan in the 80s. He's gonna have to hit the gym. Because in college, he was lit up. He was hurt.
Yeah.
And it's easy to crack him. He's a skinny dude. Mm-hmm. So, you playing both sides. It is a different monster. I don't think I believe he can do it. I just think he's gonna have to hit the gym for sure.
Yeah.
I do believe he's gonna have to bulk up for sure.
Yeah.
And if you want to stay healthy all season.
We want to give a little to our homeboy too, Talib.
Yes.
Talib Williams. He's from the area.
Yes.
And first round pick from Ohio State, went to the Detroit Lions, Detroit's first round pick.
So shout out to him and his
shout
family.
out him to his family, man.
That's awesome.
That's awesome.
Cool.
Yeah,
cool.
yeah. And he's gonna be a dog.
Oh yes, sir.
We should have got him.
That's what I wanted. I would love to have as interior.
Yes, sir. We need that.
Oh,
I definitely take him.
I would love it. I would love to have him.
Yeah.
I believe if I was surprised we didn't pick him up. He was right. He was available. We had him early.
Yeah. We could have got him at 12. We could have
got him at 12.
Yeah, we could have.
Right?
Yeah. But you listen, man. Back to the asset. You got to protect your assets. That
gets your money.
So that's your money.
That's your money,
and you got to protect that money.
You got to protect it.
So you wouldn't got that.
Right. That's
That's your. Yeah, you got to have. Yeah.
Gotta have that.
I got to protect my asset, bro. Hey, it's dollars and cents.
Hey, we just drafted Allstate. Right?
That's right.
That's what we drafted.
That's
it. Allstate.
Yes, sir.
But I think I'm gonna say this. I think donkey of the draft, the donkey.
So let's go. Let's go. We're gonna go negative now.
Yeah. The dummies of the draft is Cleveland. I think they were dumb. I don't think they did anything that's gonna really benefit them at all.
And I don't think Pittsburgh. I like this kid. He's a good kid. He got a great story. You know, his mom passed away.
Yeah, right.
After he got drafted, but still, as y'all need a quarterback.
Yeah. I think
I don't understand why you know, and I know everybody's beating up Mason Randolph, right? Mm-hmm. But Mason Randolph is a great.
That's found out.
I'm sorry,
Rudolph.
Mason Rudolph.
Yeah.
Mason Rudolph is a great backup quarterback.
Period.
You know he's not going to be your franchise.
No.
So why I don't understand why, once again, as we talked about what's going on, we know why, but I'm just talking. Mm-hmm. That y'all should got a quarterback, even if it wasn't even what wasn't Shador.
Right.
Y'all should got a quarterback. I think y'all got a quarterback late rounds.
Yeah.
Right, like probably like 6th round or something like that. Mm-hmm. You should have got a quarterback.
Yeah.
Like the kid from Alabama.
Yeah, Milroy,
yeah,
or the Heisman finalist,
Dylan Gabriel, yeah.
I don't care if he's left-handed. The kids are nice,
yeah. Or I mean, y'all need a quarterback, so I think they it's your defense is already stout.
Yes, yeah.
You just add on your problem. You couldn't score points.
Yeah, that was your main thing is get on the scoreboard. So you're worried about defense. Who cares about that?
Right.
So that was dumb. The Saints are dumb. Saints are very dumb.
Yeah.
Because you picked a guy. So you pretty much just, what you just drafted for your quarterback? You drafted Brandon Weeden 2.0. That's all you did. You drafted an old QB. He's been in since he was 26 years old. He'll be 26, 27 turning into the league.
Who's this?
The quarterback they drafted over Shador. The dude from Louisville.
Oh, yeah.
That's Brandon Weeden 2.0.
Yep.
So
I was going on there first, but right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
That's dumb.
It's dumb.
So you're not even thinking about, the potential there. Derek Carr is a fantastic QB as a mentor. He's hurt now. So you really are down to Will Howard, Spencer Rattler, and that's it.
Yeah.
So, dumb.
Yeah.
And they're gonna suffer. And I truly believe if Shador has a chance, I believe these teams who skipped him he's gonna do his thing.
Oh yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Or he's trade commodity. You can just trade him.
Yeah.
Trade him somewhere.
Yeah.
And
I gave John's praise on their pick, right? But even them picking that quarterback Jackson.
Gruden exposed the kid. I guess y'all didn't watch that on film.
You've been thinking about it. It's the Eli.
Oh, the Eli effect. Oh my gosh. Oh, you did it.
Call Eli.
You did it. You called it. They called it Eli Lynch for no reason. Sorry. Y'all so stuck on that. He messed y'all up. And then his dad.
Y'all didn't learn from Daniel Jones. Because that's their pick too.
The connection to Manning.
It's to Manning's.
That Manning stuff got y'all
and Ole Miss. And y'all went and got the Ole Miss quarterback again. Are y'all serious?
Y'all, what it is, bro? Y'all looking. Look, y'all love y'all's ex, but y'all looking for y'all ex and these new players. That's not it, bro. You got lucky. Bro. You'll never get an Eli Manning again.
So they called you, and you give them the thumbs up because that dude's from your alumni.
Your alumni.
Yeah. Come on, bro.
Did his dad get play for Giants after the Saints?
I don't know what his dad played at. But once again, let's talk about that. So I'm not saying nothing better about Archie Manning, right?
Yeah.
I'm not saying nothing better Archie Manning.
Right.
God bless you, everything. But listen, man, you give that dude a solid with Eli.
Mm-hmm.
Eli supposed to go to San Diego. Y'all give him a solid.
No problem.
Right? Go to the Giants.
No ruffles.
Nothing.
No ruffles. Boom. Yeah. Then
did come Dion.
Y'all's top 10 greatest player.
Right.
Archie Manning's not even in the greatest. He's in the Football Follies Hall of Fame. No disrespect to Mr. Manning.
Right.
But he's in more of their like comedy skit joints. And
you don't. Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
And then you don't.
I mean, come on, man. And Gruden, I don't know if you saw that episode. Gruden exposed the kid.
What did he say?
He said he did this. He said, all right, man. So hey, break it down, man. When you got a cadence, man, you got to get out of a play. What do you do? And the kid went. And Gruden said, nah, I mean, like, what do you do as in, like, cadence? Yeah. And he went. And you and the Giants went, that's my guy. That's my guy. When Gruden was really like, I've never seen it. I've seen Gruden show before. He's never done that. He was dumbfounded. He said, what you gonna do with that cadence? I said, no. Not that. I mean, what do you say? Yeah. I go.
Oh.
And you pick that.
Hey.
I'm assuming y'all
y'all some G's.
Y'all are funny.
Y'all some G's.
Y'all are funny.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So, like this is what we do, bro.
This is it.
This is what we do.
We picked a guy from Duke. There was so much talent quarterbacks that, or just talented people in general. You picked a kid from Duke. You skipped on Dwayne Haskins. God rest his soul. A dude who was a Heisman finalist for Daniel Jones.
Yep.
Right? You let Saquon Barkley walk.
Wow. You
didn't even trade for him. You know what I'm saying? So y'all picking.
So I'm not tripping.
I'm not even tripping.
I believe all this stuff. I'm not even tripping.
You ain't stressing.
Oh, okay. That's what y'all do.
That's it.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Come on, man.
You know, I ain't tripping about no Giants, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But hey, y'all defense gonna be wrong. But you ain't still gonna score the points. But the defense still gonna be biting, bro.
And who knows? Russell Wilson might surprise us. But again, y'all did a terrible draft as well. Did y'all draft the running back? I ain't seen no running back y'all pick up. Y'all needed a running back. So I don't know what y'all really gonna do.
No, I thought he went to Ole Miss. He went to Mississippi.
No, he went to Ole Miss.
It was Ole Miss?
Yeah, it's Ole Miss.
Okay, they messed up.
Yeah, Ole Miss.
Yeah. I honestly, man, and I'm not dogging this kid. I didn't see him play last year.
He's not terrible. When we first digress, I'm cooking him. But I'm saying, I called this out last year. I said a lot of these players are going to be doing this. They don't call plays no more. They don't call out defenses. They go. They don't care if the play could be dead. He's going to still call hype. He's not going to call out of it. He's just going to hype. That's all he's going to do. So I think that's going to be a problem with these new college coaches.
Hey, I listen. I wish him the best, man.
Me too. I want these teams to be successful.
And definitely, I hope I'm wrong on a lot of things because, hey, these kids living the dream out. But the thing is, though, is just it is what it is, man. It's so obvious. It's just obvious what was going on. Yeah, and
they think they slick.
A lot of it, they do. But so I do like the Commanders picked too.
Oh, hey, they picked pieces that are going to just fill in that we're missing.
Yes,
I think they got cornerback too. That was nice.
They said, but you know who else was finessing the draft, Joe? Is the Eagles. Eagles had 12 picks.
Yeah, they're set. They're set for.
They're like 11 or 12 picks. Yeah,
they're good for a long time.
Rosen, what are you, bro? You need to do a master class for all the other GMs, bro.
Yeah.
You need to do a master class because you out there I'm gonna use your word, finessing.
Finesse.
Yes.
He's the greatest GM in the game.
bruh.
He's the greatest GM in the league.
Hey, man. I mean,
Eagle, you can never let that nigga go. Sorry, you never let that dude go. You can let him go. You can't let him go. He should be an Eagle for life. If anything, the new owner. When your boy goes out,
he never give that money up.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. right.
That's how
chill.
Yeah.
You went too far, bro. Yeah, you went too far.
Yeah.
Nah, bro. Yeah.
But nah,
still an employee.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah. Thank you for the picks.
Listen, I got you.
Yeah. You'll never touch that. My
My
son, who's a Lyft driver, he's gonna be the next one up.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. So,
and but yeah, I think overall, I'll say this again. I think every team picked kind of in the same realm.
Mm-hmm.
They all stayed with foundational pieces.
Yeah.
They didn't do nothing flashy.
Yeah. And I love, and even with the Kansas City Chiefs, man, Josh Simmons, offensive D to tackle, bro. That was his nemesis last year. That was his problem.
Oh my goodness.
Now if this kid right here, Ohio State, yeah, that's what they needed.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. That's what they needed. Yeah. So everybody, we talking smack, man, but overall, 32, they did their thing.
They did pretty well.
Yeah,
they did pretty well.
Some real methodical picks, man.
Yeah, I don't know what that position means though. What is that?
What's
the
that?
SAF from the Ravens.
Safety.
That's all safety.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's a dog.
A safety.
And he's a dog too.
From Georgia too.
Yeah.
They needed a safety.
Yeah.
Ravens
They listen, they known for defense.
Yeah.
Yes,
they need to get that identity back.
Yeah,
for sure.
So everybody did their thing, man. I think it's gonna be an exciting season to see these new kids out here.
Yeah.
The new addition to the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
NFL has always been like that.
Yeah.
I think NFL remind me of like Madden. Man, how you get any better?
Yeah, right. What can you?
What else can they do?
Yeah, what can you add?
What can you add? They doing it.
They are.
They doing it, bro.
And what you're noticing, more teams are coming even.
Mm-hmm.
There's no blowout. There's not a lot of blowouts in the league no more.
Nah.
You can say, hey, this team got a 1-and-some record. They're gonna play them. They're gonna play you. They're gonna play you hard.
Yep.
It's not like an automatic no more. So I do see the league just having a high quality.
They've been trying. That's why they really created this whole free agency and cap and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And they did that decades ago to get parity.
Yeah.
And it's finally come to tuition right now.
Yeah.
As you said, there's parity.
Yeah, it is.
There's no raw standout team anymore. I mean, we see KC doing their thing, but listen, they gotta come. They gotta come.
Yeah, they gotta come out of the mud.
Out the mud to get it.
Yeah. I mean, look at the Lions.
Yeah.
Everyone said this is your year. Rookie quarterback came into Detroit and smacked y'all, beat y'all by double digits.
Double digits. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, took a jump.
Hey, cute.
Yeah, it was cute, though.
It was cool.
Yeah.
Nice run.
Nice run.
Hey, right?
Yeah.
And I just want to stay on this last piece. From what you've seen from the draft, who you think's your black horse and who you think you can see get into the playoffs?
So, as a team?
Like your dark horse.
My dark horse was a team.
Yeah, team.
Oh, my dark horse this year, just based off of the draft picks, it's the Jaguars.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
My dark horse, I'm going to go with Carolina.
I like that too. Because he came back. Bryce came back and did his thing at the end of the season.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I can see them doing something. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So who you think will be your bust?
My bust?
Mm-hmm. Who think that was like that last year? They ain't gonna do nothing this year from the draft. I'm gonna say something gonna mess you up.
I'm gonna say Vikings.
Yeah.
I think the Vikings are gonna have a fall off.
Yeah.
And I like JJ McCarthy, but I see a fall off. And on the AFC side, I see Steelers falling off.
I said the same thing, Joe.
I think Steelers messed up.
That's what I said the same thing.
Yeah.
I said the same thing, man. Yeah. That division got better.
It did.
That division got better.
It did.
That division got better.
Hey, you know what, too?
Mm-hmm.
You sneaking there, won't be surprised. I think the Lions are going to have a fall off, too.
I don't know, man.
I know they had a lot of injuries, but see, Both their coaches are gone.
Yeah.
They don't got the coaches no more.
Yeah.
So, but
the Bengals gave up. You know what, man? Bengals must gave up their first round pick. Who they give it? It did. Did they? Let me see. Because I don't even see them.
I don't remember them being.
Yeah.
I don't remember them drafting anybody.
They must give up their first round pick to somebody.
Yeah, I don't think they drafted. No, they didn't.
Not in the first round at all. I don't see them.
They need a running back too. They need a running back.
That's wow. Yeah, I don't see the Bengals in the first round.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, but that division gonna be a problem.
Yeah, it is.
That division, and like I said, Pittsburgh. You waiting on Aaron Rodgers, and I'm gonna call that too, man. Wrong move, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Wrong move. That dude is 41, and he's a 41 diva.
Yeah, and he's a cancer.
Yeah,
he's a cancer.
Yeah, but and from the NFC that I see that might fall off. A
lot of good teams.
I'm gonna say I'll say the Vikings.
Yeah,
I'll say the Vikings too because I think Vikings gonna be all right, man. I think that kid gonna come back. The quarterback that got hurt last year,
JJ
McCarthy. I think he's gonna be all right. I don't know, man. The NFC is tight, Joe.
It is nice this year.
The NFC is everybody. There's no team I can say they're gonna be. I think the Bears gonna be good. I think the Lions gonna be good. I think Green Bay's gonna be good. NFC North is strong, real strong.
Yeah.
Our division, if you want to be real talk, but
it's us. It's 50-50. I don't care what y'all say.
We might be a problem. We might be last place, and we're gonna have a winning record.
True, but I know what, I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna be delusional. We might end up smacking the Eagles. I don't care. They lost some players. They lost some talent. Hey, this is me. Probably say I'm delusional. Look, I ain't scared of the Eagles, and if we're healthy and we're up the par, I ain't tripping. I ain't scared of Philly.
I look, man. I go on. Just from what I see, I think we're gonna be good. But man, the NFC is tough, man. The NFC right now, is that's a tough conference, bro.
It is.
It's a lot of dogs.
Yep. What it is now. I think when you see an NFC team, you're gonna leave banged up. You ain't leaving like it's cool.
You see what they're picking. They picking gorillas out here, bro. You see what the Giants pick. You see what we pick. Yeah. You see what the Commanders pick. Yep. We picking some dogs.
Some dogs. And I'll say this. You know what? Too. I think the greatest grab of the draft. I think the greatest pick of the draft, the low key, is Will Johnson, the boy from Michigan who's going to play for who plays for the Cardinals.
Ooh, okay.
The Cardinals picked him up like fifth round.
Yeah.
If he stays in the league, I think that's going to be a steal of the draft.
But load up. We'll talk more about the Cardinals. I don't know what they got in their front end.
I think they got some defensive, just a lot of defensive players.
I mean, they got a good defensive line. The key to a cornerback is a good defensive line.
True.
Yeah, because you ain't gonna do nothing if you ain't got nobody hunting.
True. No, very true.
So and to cover somebody is one Mississippi. Right.
And you can't touch him.
Yeah, you can't touch him.
So
you gotta run around.
Hey, but look at Pat Surtain.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? From
but their defense was like that though.
Right.
Yeah, they were. They were like that. But I say what you said about this kid. I just hope they got a good line so he can really show his talent.
Okay.
Yeah. But we went long. Yeah. Real long. Yeah. Because we've been gone for a minute. Mm-hmm. But football's back.
Yeah.
with a
vengeance.
With a vengeance.
Yeah.
With the boom. Yeah. With the spark
that you need. It's gonna carry over into preseason.
So I can't I'm stuck going to ESPN now and I'm back.
Yeah.
Okay. We back. Bruh. It's still April.
Bruh. We ain't even touched May yet.
We ain't even touched May.
Minicamp hasn't even started yet.
Haven't even started.
Yeah.
They ain't signed contracts yet.
No, they ain't signed yet.
And we still talk. We this joint like this is gonna start next week.
Right. So
Yeah.
definitely
So
a lot of hype this
a
year.
lot of hype.
We're gonna be really consistent. We're gonna be
Yeah.
really on it. So just
But
stay tuned.
for us right now, it's all season. But we're gonna bring it. We're gonna try to, if something pop off, we'll speak on it.
Yeah.
But you don't see me, you'll see him.
Right.
Yeah, he stays on it.
Right.
So I will return as needed.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
But so he is.
I'm gonna be the main, just update, breaking news. I'm gonna be that guy.
There you go.
So look for a lot of short form content videos when you start seeing us, just a great breakdown of what's going on currently. You don't gotta wait for a week to get it. So just see a new attitude, new energy.
We'll see it. We'll see it. But who are you?
I'm Little B.
And I'm Big B.
And we'll check y'all for the new season.